Good evening, all of you. Today we are going to see the numericals on Newton's second law of motion. We have already seen the numericals, basic numericals, in my first video. In this video, we are going to see the numericals in your 9th CBSE textbook. The 5 problems given in the textbook. One problem already we have seen in my first problem video. This is the second textbook based numericals. So let's start from the example number 9.1. A constant force acts on an object of mass 5 kg. Means mass is given here 5 kg for a duration of 2 seconds. Means time is given 2 seconds, and it increases the object's velocity from 3 meter per second to 7 meter per second. Initial velocity will be 3 meter per second and final velocity 7 meter per second. Find the magnitude of the applied force. What is asked in this problem? Force is asked. Now, if the force was applied for a duration of 5 seconds, what would be the final velocity of the object? In my first video also, I told you, first understand the variables. What is given in the problem and what we have to calculate. So the most important thing here is that we have to calculate force and final velocity also. Force F is equal to question mark and V means final velocity question mark. So what we have to calculate first, force or final velocity? Force. So let's see what is given. See here, initial velocity is given. Initial velocity given u is equal to 3 meter per second. Final velocity 7 meter per second. Time 2 seconds. Mass 5 kg. So what we can calculate here? First, force we have to calculate. Force is asked here, na? So force we have to calculate. Force formula F is equal to ma. But acceleration not given here. So instead of A or acceleration, what is written here? V minus U upon A. V minus U upon T. F is equal to M in bracket V minus U upon T. Now fill the values. So F is equal to mass. How much mass in this problem? 5 kg. And V minus U, final velocity V 7. Minus initial velocity 3. What will be the answer? 7 minus 3, 4. The 7 minus 3, what is coming? 4. And divided by t, time here 2 seconds. The 4 divided by 2, answer is 2. And here not answer is 2, 2 is coming here, and 5 kg mass. 5 kg mass multiplied by 2. So what the force coming here? 10 Newton. All of you getting? See first the formula here. Once again, mass 5 kg. V minus U upon T. That is coming what? 7 minus 3 upon 2. Means 4 divided by 2. Answer here, acceleration. What the acceleration coming here? 2. And mass already given 5. So the force is 10 Newton. Now in second condition, time is changed. 5 seconds. Now if this force is applied for a duration of 5 seconds, then the final velocity. Final velocity means what we have to calculate? V. This formula we can apply. V is equal to U plus Ft upon M. So what is V here? We have to calculate V. What is given here? U is given. U is initial velocity 3 now we have seen, plus what the force we have calculated just now, 10 multiplied by time changed here, that is now how much? 5. 10 multiplied by 5 divided by mass same object 5. What the calculation coming here? See here, 10 multiplied by 5, 50 upon 5, 10 plus these 3 add. What the answer coming? V is equal to 13 meter per second. V means final velocity. Answer came here 13 meter per second. Final velocity asked here. Na? First we got the force, that is 10, and final velocity we got the 13 meter per second square. This problem already we have seen in my first video on numericals. Now come to the next. A motor car is moving with a velocity of 108 km per hour and it takes 4 seconds to stop after the brakes are applied. Velocity 108 km per hour. This is the initial velocity, because final velocity 0. After applying the brake, the motor car will stop, no? The final velocity will be 0. And initial velocity 108 km per hour. We see how that kilometer is converted into meter and hour is converted to second. That also we have to convert. We will see in the solution that what is asked here. See, time is also given 4 seconds, and what we have to calculate here? Force exerted by the brakes on the motor car if its mass along with the passenger is 1000 kg. Mass given of motor car with passenger, mass m is equal to 1000 kg. Initial velocity 108 km per hour. Time t 4 seconds. What we have to calculate? Force. See here, what is given? The initial velocity 108 km per hour. How we can convert it into meter per second? 108 km, when we want to convert it into meter, we have to multiply it with 1000 meter. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. And our time is given. Our how to convert? 60 multiplied by 60. So u, what came u after this calculation? 30 meter per second. And final velocity after brake v, that is 0 meter per second. And mass along with passenger m is equal to 1000 kg. T time 4 seconds. So what is essential here? What is asked? Force is asked. But before calculating the force, what we have to do? We have to place the values. Force applied by the brakes as m in bracket v minus u upon t. Acceleration not given. No? So on substituting the values, force 1000 kg multiplied by initial velocity 0, final velocity 0 minus initial velocity 30 bracket close meter per second square, time is 4 seconds. Calculate these values. Then we will get the force 7500 kilogram meter per second. The minus sign is there. Minus 7500 Newton. Means here the negative sign what tells that? Negative sign means the force is used to stop the motor car. Means this is negative force. If anything is stopped and force is required for that, that is negative. And if the force is used to increase the speed, then the Newton will answer will come in positive. So all of you got this problem very easy. Formula which we have used for force, m in bracket v minus u upon t. You have to do this calculation. 1000 kilogram multiplied by in bracket 0 minus 30 and divided by 4. Now the next problem. A force of 5 N gives a mass m1 an acceleration of 10 meter per second and mass m2 an acceleration of 20 meter per second. What acceleration would it give if both the masses were tied together? See here. Force is common given 5 N, but acceleration 10 meter per second and acceleration 20 meter per second. Means we have to take this value in two equation. M is equal to F by A1. We can calculate the mass by force divided by acceleration. So two things are given. M1 means F by A1 and M2 means F by A2. In this way we can calculate acceleration. See how we can calculate solution. M1 is equal to F by A1 and M2 is equal to F by A2. A1 is given 10 meter per second square, A2 20 meter per second square, force 5 Newton. Thus M1 is equal to force 5 N divided by acceleration 10 meter per second. The answer is coming 0.50 kilogram. And M2 5N acceleration divided by 20. So M2 0.25 kg. Mass 1 and mass 2 we have calculated. How we have calculated mass 1 and mass 2? We have the values of force, we have the values of acceleration, and according to that values we have calculated M1 and M2. Now whatever the M1 and M2, mass 1 and mass 2 we got, that two mass are tied together. What will be the answer there? M1 0.50 and M2 0.25. So total mass what is coming? 0.75. And now what the acceleration, combined acceleration produced by combined mass, and force is common 5N. So A means acceleration is equal to force multiplied by M. So what is the force? Force is given 5N and combined mass, we have calculated combined mass here 0.75. 5 divided by 0.75. What the acceleration came? 6.67 meter per second square. Now the next problem. The velocity time graph of a ball of mass 20 gram moving along a straight line on a long table is given in. Time is and velocity graph is given. So what is asked here? How much force does the table exerts on the ball to bring it to rest? What is asked here? Force. How much force is required for the ball to stop? This is the friction force, no? The answer will be come in negative sign or positive sign. We can guess. Okay, we will see that. What is given? Initial velocity is given, no? That is 20 centimeter second. And due to frictional force exerted by the table, the velocity of the ball decreases to 0. Means initial velocity 20, final velocity decreases to 0, means V is equal to 0. Time is given, na? Time is given. How much time here? 10 seconds. Thus, U is equal to 20 centimeter per second square, V is equal to 0, time is equal to 10 seconds, and the velocity time graph is straight line. Now it is clear that the ball moves with a constant acceleration. The A is equal to formula acceleration V minus U upon T. The final velocity minus initial velocity. Final velocity 0, initial velocity 20, time is given 10. So what the answer came? 2 centimeter per second square. But actually this is centimeter. How to convert it into meter? When we convert it into meter, that 2 centimeter minus 2 centimeter will be minus 0.02 meter. That is converted into meter. And here the force exerted on the ball F is asked. No? So F is equal to ma, means 20 divided by 1000. How this calculated? To convert 20 gram into, when this 20 gram we have to convert into kg, then we have to divide the 1000. 20 divided by 1000. To convert 20 gram into, mass is given 20 gram, we have to convert it into kilogram. Then we have to divide it 20 by 1000. Then acceleration 0.02 meter per second square, that is minus. So what the force required? This is the frictional force, no? This calculation came the answer 0.0004 Newton. This is negative sign shown here because this is the frictional force. Opposite force. So the answer came in negative force 0.0004 N. All of you got this problem? What we have seen in this problem? We have calculated first acceleration here. Acceleration we have calculated here. After acceleration, mass, force we have calculated. After acceleration we have to put the value of acceleration and calculated the force. And how the gram is converted into kilogram, this thing we have to keep in mind. And this calculation 20 divided by 1000 multiplied by minus 0.02. What the answer coming? Minus 0.0004 N. This is the opposite force. So the answer came in minus Newton or N. Force is minus 0.0004 Newton. Thank you.